What's up, beautiful besties? Welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alishia. Thank you all so very much for being here with me. Y'all are the best. I freaking love you guys so much. We honestly have the best tribe. Welcome into all of our new tribe members and of course our OGs. Y'all are freaking incredible. I'm going to bring the sound bowl. We'll call it in spirit, and then we'll get the party started and see what wants to come up for you today. Yeah, I kind of want to see what like an unexpected, like something that you don't expect to happen coming in. And just, yeah, go from there. So that will be the intention. Of course, it is general loves. And my fullest intention is that you receive a message here that you need to hear at the moment. Okay. So, let's just, yeah, get into it. If you want to offer any kind of energy exchange, likes and comments, you know, that always is very, very helpful and very, very appreciated. Okay. So let's go. Okay, I'm calling on spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ooh, looks like we've already got some pretty good energy rocking for today. We have awareness, which is the Magician. Then we have victory and success, which is the Six of Wands. What else do we have? Emotional withdrawal. Okay. That's the Eight of Cups. Hold on one second. What else do we have? Fulfillment of wishes, Nine of Cups. Look. Wow. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have rest and rejuvenation. This is the Four of Swords. All right. So what I see here, okay, what I see here happening is that, okay, hold on. I need something else here. Look at this. The Two of Cups. This is a very interesting energy reading, okay? Because with the Magician here, you have been very successful, or you are about to be. Again, this could be predictive, what you don't see coming, right? You do not see victory and success, maybe with something that you have been trying to manifest, right? The Magician is someone who is using their will, their free will, their strength of will, to go ahead and bring something into reality, right? It's the Magician. So something that we're thinking about, something we're dreaming about, something we've been fantasizing about or wanting really, really, really badly. It's our deepest desires of the heart. We are going ahead and making something happen here, okay? So we're becoming very successful in doing that. Something is coming into fruition here for you, right? And it's very lovely to see. But what's interesting is we have the emotional withdrawal, the Eight of Cups, and then the Nine of Cups, so the fulfillment. Now, something interesting happens when we see these two together. You have had to pull away, okay, pull away or stop investing in something in order for it to actually come through. Okay, so there's something here that you've had to stop investing in emotionally, so your time, energy, effort, but honestly, you've had to walk away, right? Emotional withdrawal. You've had to pull back your emotional energy from the situation, but in doing so, it's actually going to end up giving you exactly what it is you desire, fulfillment of wishes, right? Now, with the rest and rejuvenation, this is keeping quiet, this is keeping to yourself, and spiritual union, of course, that's the Two of Cups. We're looking at two people coming together in a relationship. Now, please bear with me because I'm getting a very specific channeled message with this, okay? With this energy. What I believe has taken place, okay, is I believe you've had to obviously withdraw from someone in your love life, right? You've taken a break, whether that be a mental, emotional, spiritual break. I just saw 444 on the reading, actually, loves. As I said that, from someone that you feel very deeply connected to. So from someone who is a very strong soul tie, soul bond, soulmate, twin flame, whatever label you want to put on it, you've had to put a pause on a relationship and you stopped investing in that relationship. Okay, so you stopped investing in it. Now listen, you instead you pulled your energy back, okay, and started focusing on maybe creating something for yourself, with your unique skills, talents. Maybe at work, you started investing in yourself, maybe a self-love journey. I mean, it can be a plethora of different things, and you're starting to see this success, right? I call this the glow up energy. Right? I call this the glow up energy here. So rather than putting all your time, energy, and effort onto this emotional relationship, you started putting that energy elsewhere. Okay. Now, why did you feel like you have to withdraw? Right? Why did you feel like you had to stop investing in this relationship? We will get there, but I'm having a channeled information come through to me right now, which is like, basically, it's giving me a scenario where I feel like you were pushed away. I feel like you were pushed away. Now, someone may have broken it off with you or said something that made you stop wanting to invest with them, or someone said something, someone did you dirty, or something happened here where there would have been some kind of breakup, right? There would have been some kind of breakup, or you just simply weren't receiving the kind of love that you deserve in a situation, okay? Now, when that happened, when you decided, okay, I'm no longer going to invest in this because it's just not giving for me, that is when I feel like this person, there's another person involved in here, right? We have the Two of Cups, spiritual union, have decided that they were going to, well, not decided, they just started really feeling your absence, okay? They really started feeling your absence, okay? So while you've been investing in yourself, and keeping quiet, not reaching out, not chasing, working on yourself, working on your goals, working on your glow up, again, where you are seeing some success, you're not going to expect this person to be coming back into your life. Now, I already know, I feel like I already know why they're doing this. Okay, I already feel like I know why they're doing this. I feel like this person did not expect you to walk away. I feel like this person expected you to continue to invest your time, energy, and effort onto them and onto the relationship. And I feel like they thought wrong, right? Obviously, they thought wrong. We have the Page of Pentacles. They thought that you would continue to invest. They thought you would continue to reach out to them. They thought that you would try to make it work. Now, maybe that's something that happened in the past whenever there was like an argument or a disagreement or, anything, an upset. Anytime there was an upset in this relationship, you may have been the first one to reach out, to try to fix things, to, again, invest in this relationship. But when you stopped doing that, I feel like it really hit this person in a different way, because we have them sitting around waiting for you to reach out to, I feel like there's some frustration that's been happening because they expected you to chase after them, okay? I mean, they expected to hear from you by now. Look at all these pentacles. Look at all these pentacles coming up. They expected you to hear from them, but you're like, that's not really practical for me. I'm not keeping myself trapped in the situation where I'm not getting equal reciprocity in love and in a relationship. I'm not giving more than I'm receiving here. Like this would have been a very imbalanced, maybe even one-sided relationship. And so when you wised up to it and you said, you know what, I'm just not giving anymore, this person is starting to panic. This person started to panic because, they've been waiting for you to do your usual thing and try to fix the relationship or put some time and energy and effort into them. And they've been hearing nothing but crickets from you. Okay. And it's hitting different for them. Okay. It's definitely hitting different. You've decided to get yourself out of a situation to stop repeating a pattern here. And when you did that, now why I keep saying this, because when you did that, you have no idea what's happening. There's a transformation that's occurring within this person. They're looking out to the future, wondering, like, am I ever going to hear from you again? What have I done? I feel like their expectation or their plan pretty much backfired on them because they thought that you would always be around. They thought that you would always be investing in them. This is someone who didn't think you would ever leave, okay? This is someone who didn't think you would ever leave. Now, I'm channeling all this because what's happening is I feel like this person's realizing, because they're really, really missing you. They're really wondering where you are, what you're doing, what's going on here. Yeah, they're in this energy of regret. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have gambled. I shouldn't have taken a risk in this relationship, always thinking that you are going to be around when here you are ending everything. You've ended it. You've ended it with this person. You've moved on as far as they're concerned. And I feel like as far as you're concerned as well, again, with the emotional withdrawal, you have stopped. You've put an end to this relationship and you've completely moved forward into your own success, into your own victory. You've got goals. You know where you're going. You're back on track in your life, living a very single, solo life, right? You're on track, okay? I see you on track with the Chariot. You have goals and you're getting there. And I do see glow up energy. Now we have the 9 of Cups, fulfillment of wishes. I feel like you are in this energy. It's something that you don't expect, right? You didn't expect something to work out so quickly for you. You didn't expect to glow up or blow up so quickly, like to be so successful so quickly. The person that you were involved with, the person who thought that you would always be there or always chase them or whatever, they also didn't expect for this to happen for you either. Now, this is doing something. This is turning them around. Okay, this is turning this person around. It's turning them upside down. It's turning them upside down. And all they are wanting to do here is sit and put in some work into getting back into your life. I got to be honest. Whether you want this person or not, but I feel like maybe this is like, okay, it's giving energy of like you really taught them a lesson. Okay, you really taught them a lesson. It's like, okay, well, if you don't want to invest with me, I just heard, you must not know about me. You must not know about me. You know, that Beyonce song, it's like to the left, or whatever. And I'm pretty sure that's about a cheating partner, but I don't know if that's necessarily the case in this particular reading. It was more giving the energy of like, you must not know about me. Like my energy, my effort, my love, like it's extremely valuable. And if you're not going to reciprocate it properly or love me properly or treat me properly, then I'm out of here and I will go off and find something better. Like you must not know about me, right? It's giving someone who really knows themselves, knows their worth and knows their value and is no longer chasing after someone who's not willing to put in the work. Okay. All right. Now we've got that far in the reading. We know that about you. This person is finding it out the hard way. Okay. They are finding it out the hard way. And for what, I don't know what's got them thinking, what had them thinking that you would always be there. Maybe you always talked about, or maybe you told this person that you love them unconditionally, but that's the thing. You may still love this person, but unconditional love does not mean that you're willing to be someone's doormat and be treated like however, like, you know what I mean? You can love someone from a distance and love yourself more and love yourself enough to not be stepped all over, walked all over, or taken advantage of, okay? You can still wish this person well, wish them healing, wish them well on their way, and not desire to be with them if this is how they're going to behave, right? So it's giving like you taught this person a lesson. Just give me 1 second. Sorry, y'all. If you see me having to pause the reading, it's because I don't want to cough in your ear. Okay. I'm still getting over this cold, right? It's been wicked. It's lasted more than a week. Anyways, let's go on. Yeah, I feel like you've obviously taught this person a lesson and how to treat you and how what you'll put up with and what you won't. Because with the 6 of Swords, you've basically said to this individual, all right, now that's how you want to be. That's how you want to treat me. Then I'm going to learn my lesson about you and I'm packing my ish and I'm out the door, right? Like you're going to miss me when I'm gone. You know, I just heard that you're going to miss me when I'm gone. What's the Anna Kendrick from that movie, Pitch Perfect? It's freaking hilarious. I love that movie. Let me know in the comments if you think that's a funny movie too, because if you haven't seen it, tune in. It's pretty hilarious. Anyways, so You're going to miss me when I'm gone. And this person, exactly, you were right. Okay. They are missing you now that you're gone, right? Now that you're gone, they're missing you. So I'm going to go back to this Nine of Cups energy, and underneath we have the Four of Swords and the Two of Cups here. So I feel like what's happening is this person is starting to realize what they did. Like, you didn't respond in a way in which they thought that you would, right? And this whole situation has completely blown up and backfired, right? They took you for granted. They took you for granted, and now they miss you, right? They took you for granted, and now they miss you. So with the Nine of Cups, it's like they want to come in and fulfill every hope and wish, and they want to come in and treat you how they know you ought to be treated. Okay, because you've taught them a lesson on how to treat you. If they don't treat you right, you're out the door. And now they're like really missing you and panicking because you're nowhere to be found. You're not even, they can't even find you right now. Okay, then they're like really, really missing you, and they're having a lot of regret. So here we have Temperance. What's this? The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you've really leveled up. Okay, you've really leveled up. You've turned this painful situation into something powerful. You've used this situation as mission fuel to, like, all the energy, all the pain, all the sadness. You channeled it into something productive for yourself. Like, you've channeled this energy into your goals, into your manifestations, and you are seeing some beautiful, abundant results, right? Again, you didn't expect this to happen so quickly for you, but it has. And the spirit and the universe, your angels, guides, ancestors, they've been flooding abundant energy towards you, and allowing you, because whatever, this whole situation has not been fair. And I feel like you're getting some kind of like universal payoff or gift because you've had to go through this, and you didn't deserve it, right? You didn't deserve it. So this whole situation is weighing very, very heavily on the person that you were dealing with. Very, very heavily on them, okay? So what are they going to do about it now that they realize, oh shit, you know what I mean? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Because they cannot stop thinking about you. They can't stop missing you. You're nowhere to be found. And now they're like, well, I got to do the right thing. I want to do the right thing. Okay. So whether you want to hear from this person or not, I mean, it's a personal choice. That's up to you as always. I do feel like they will still be reaching out again, whether you want them to or not. Okay. But we have the Seven of Wands. I feel like they're wanting, and they're going to, not wanting. This person is going to be standing up and fighting for this relationship. They're going to give it everything that they've got, right? They want to stand their ground. I feel like you stood your ground with them. And now they're like, oh, shoot, I didn't expect for this to happen. I'm going to have to go and fight for the person that I love. I'm going to have to go fight for the person that I love. If they loved you so much, though, like, I mean, I'm hearing someone out there say, like, well, if they love me so much, they wouldn't have let me go, right? But sometimes, people definitely take others for granted. It happens all the time. Friendships, family members, relationships, we do that. Unfortunately, it happens, right? We don't feel like, I don't know, but it does happen. Okay, it does happen. All right, I don't want to even get into that. Like, I don't want to defend that. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. This person was doubting for a long time whether or not they would have to stand up and fight. But they're not, they know now. There's no doubt about it in their mind. They know what they have to do. They have to come towards you in some type of way that, like, brings, look at that. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. If they want you in their life, they're going to have to do something very serious. They're going to have to stand up and fight for this relationship. And they're going to have to give you the love and energy and time and commitment that you deserve. Right? If they want a new beginning. And I can see that they do. Here's the Justice. They have to come in and fight for you and make it right. Here's the Four of Wands underneath that. This person wants to be with you. Okay. And I feel like that was a question, like, well, if you don't want to be with me, then I'm out the door. Like, they made you believe for some reason that I don't know why this person held back. Let me just ask that right now. I want to know, why did they hold back? Why did they make you believe that they weren't as invested in this relationship as you were? Why did they do that? Because for me, as an outsider looking into the situation, it seems pretty manipulative, honestly. It does. Like, what were they trying to see? How much you loved them or how much you'd put up with? Like, I don't really like that. Yeah, Knight of Swords, Death in reverse. Why did they do that? That's what I was asking, right? Let me just take a minute. I was getting worked up. Knight of Swords. What was I asking? Why did they allow that to happen? This is giving like, I don't want to change. I'm not going to change for me, or I'm not going to change for anyone. This is giving immaturity. So I feel like this person had this weird, okay, I don't want to say it's weird. Where do I start with this? Explaining the feeling. You know, that attitude of like, I'm not going to change for no one. You know what I mean? This is what this person had, this attitude of, I'm not going to change for anyone. You're not going to come in here and tell me how I should act or how I should not act. This person was very much in that energy where I want to say it can be very healthy within a relationship to like stand your ground and not want to change. If someone doesn't love you for who you are, then you shouldn't have to change to suit someone's needs, right? So that is true. But what's also true is if this person wasn't treating you properly and you were asking them to change the way in which they maybe talked to you or responded or something, and you wanted, okay, I love you for who you are, but I don't love the way that you were talking to me, or I don't love it when you do this. Let's get that changed. And this person responded in a way like, I'm not changing for no one. Now they're like, oh shit, I better change my ways. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, I better change my ways, because if I want to be with you, like I'm going to have to break some of these kind of like toxic, I gotta say it's toxic, okay? Toxic ways of communicating or not communicating, or, you know, being more emotionally available or whatever it is. It's not about, I don't think that you wanted this person to change who they were fundamentally, but you did want them to do things a little differently within a relationship. And if you're not open in a healthy, loving relationship with good communication, there should be room to discuss changes. There should be room to discuss like, okay, well, everyone has different styles in relationships. You know what I mean? And I feel like you weren't asking them to change who they were as a person, but perhaps like how they handle you in some way or how they handle a relationship. It was more about the way they go about things, not about who they are as a person. So you did want them to change in some way, and they took it to the extreme in the sense of like, I'm not changing. If you don't like me the way I am, then I guess whatever. Well, they don't really feel that way because they love you. Okay, this is like they tried to, it feels like, you know, they didn't want to put in the work. They didn't want to change anything that about themselves or the way that they relate or talk or communicate, whatever. They didn't want to have to do any work, right? But real relationships take work, okay? They really do. And so instead of, you know, working with you and finding some kind of solution or common ground or whatever, being open to hearing like your side of things, this person probably just shut down. You know, this is what I'm getting, like, oh, I'm not changing. I'm not changing for you. I'm not changing for anyone. Okay, well, that's pretty immature. That's pretty immature because they weren't really getting it. And I feel like it took you standing your ground to them. I feel like mostly this person's probably used to people caving to them, right? People caving to, oh, okay, well, I'm not trying to change you. Like, oh, no. If that's not who you are, if you're not willing to compromise in a relationship, then you are basically like stood your ground and we're like, okay, fine. Okay. You can't love me the way I deserve, so I guess that's on you. Like I'm out the door. I can't do this anymore. I'm not willing to sacrifice myself and my needs because you aren't willing to compromise or look at the way you show up in relationships. You know what I mean? Like, so it's giving like you just, okay, you basically said, okay, you know, and now they're in this panic mode of like, oh shit, like, I'm going to have to work on something. I'm going to have to change something. And that's how they know now that they have to do that, right? They have to do that if they want this, um, if they want you in their life. Okay. And that's just the reality that they've finally woke up and realized. Okay. That's what I'm getting here. Now, what are they going to do about it? Are they going to do anything about it? I mean, I feel like they are, because we have all these indicators that it's like, I need to make it right. Yeah, they're really stressed out about it. Okay. All right. What are they going to do? Page of Swords. They're currently watching you. There's going to be communication. The Page of Swords is a communicator. All pages are communicators. But usually the Page of Swords is learning something, watching, learning, figuring it out, studying. They're trying to figure out how they're going to do this. The Hangman. I feel like right now they're watching, they're learning, and they're trying to come up with some kind of plan. Okay, some kind of plan. We have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. They could be like tuning into some kind of influencers or like people who would give them advice. With the Hierophant, they could be going to a counselor. They could be like reaching out to someone that they feel is wise and knows the answers. They're trying to figure out what they need to do, because I feel like this person never really has tried to better themselves in a way, like within the scope of a relationship. Okay, so I feel like right now they're seeking advice on, what do I do now? How do I get them back? How do I show them that I can be a better partner, or I can love them the way they need to, or I can open up and communicate? Like, how do I do this? I feel like they're seeking advice, they're seeking counsel at this point in time, because they want you back. Okay, that's not a doubt in my mind. This person wants you back. So that's what's happening right now. That's what you don't see coming. I don't feel like you see this person coming back. Okay, I don't feel like you do, but they are. You are rest assured they will be coming back. We have reflection, so giving each other space, trust, and having faith that all will work out for the best. That is the message here that's coming up. We have time. Give it time. You don't need to try too hard. Give it time. And then we have, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Again, I feel like you just kind of like hands up, walked away. All right, fine. All right, fine. I'm not fighting with you. I don't want to have to fight with someone for them to understand or to get it, that they're not treating me properly. Like, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm going to extend the reading here. I'll do it. I want to know more about the future. Anyway, imagine unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Only time will tell. I do feel like in time, this person is going to come back, and I feel like there is a potential here for a future if you want it. In the extended, I'll post it to the top of the comments. I am going to take a look at the energy that they're going to come back to you. What advice did they receive? How have they changed? What are they going to do differently? Will you be able to trust them? How do they feel for you? Like, we're just going to dive a lot deeper and look at the potential of what is there, after they figure out their next move. Okay. Because obviously right now they're in this learning mode. They're trying to figure out what they need to do, and we're gonna explore that further in the extended. Okay, so anyone who joins me for the extended, first of all, thank you. I appreciate Energy Exchange so much for the work that I do, and also everyone who does join in will be entered into a draw for a free reading. Okay, yep. All right, hold on. Okay, my loves, I will see you in the extended. Again, thank you very much for being here and spending part of your day with me. I love you so much. I'll see you in the next reading, or I'll see you over in the extended. If you're new and you haven't joined our tribe, all you have to do is hit one little red button and you can subscribe and be, part of the coolest tribe on earth. Anyway, sending lots of love. I'll see you in the next reading. Take care. Hey, beautiful loves. Welcome to the extended. I'm starting this one off a little bit differently because I want to know what advice they're currently receiving. I'm going to use these love affirmations to channel the information, and then we'll get into the energy that they're going to come towards you in, and what's going to happen from there, their thoughts and feelings and all the things. Again, you taught this person a lesson on how to treat you, and if you're feeling like a little frustrated the fact that you had to teach them this. Like, I'm picking up on that, but let's see what this person, what advice this person is receiving from, whoa, that fell everywhere. Hold on, hold on. Okay, so this is what fell on the floor here. Look at what the advice is. First, teamwork. Being determined to be a good teammate in my relationships. If we disagree, I'll resist the urge to place blame and look for a way to solve the problem together. When we're a team, everything's a game. When we're on the same side, no one can lose. Okay, so the first thing that they're being taught and told by this person giving them advice is how to, like, this relationships, it takes teamwork. It takes, you know, conversations. It takes compromise. That seems to be like a no-brainer, but like, I don't know why this person, you know, had this weird distorted view on what relationships are supposed to look like. Okay, we have integrity. Okay,
she said she'd only kill me if I drew the card of death. She said she'd only love me if I drew the card that wasn't in the deck. The card my finger touched, think I got my wish. You know for sure when it's all done. She said she was